Hi guys, my name is Uchika.
I am Oladmeji Nuruddin.
Welcome
You
to
to another
another episode
episode of
of
the
the
Billionaire
Billionaire
Farmer
Farmer Talk
Talk Show.
Show.
And I believe that you loved the previous episode, you watched it, and you gained a lot of insight from it. Believe me, this episode is going to blow your mind.
For sure.
Thank you. Okay, the long-term vision for Heritage Farm City is to have a community where everyone within the estate are building amazing houses, having amazing projects, be it for residential and commercial purpose in that same environment, knowing fully well that they bought those lands while that environment was a farmland, meaning that the appreciation gap there is so wild. So that means they were able to see how the land evolved from farmland into a premium city. So that's the long-term vision for Heritage Farm City. So that as much as time passes, before they get to that point where they start developing, they have made enough profit. They've made enough money from that land through agriculture. At the same time, when everything is now, then they can now repurpose the idea for the land. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah. So for me, the long-term vision, I'll say it's just to be the number one agro real estate development firm
Yeah,
in Nigeria. You know, HFC is not just land; it's a movement. So
Yeah.
that's our long-term,
yes, it's a movement.
our long-term vision.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. In terms of that difference, the difference is not that much. It's just an improvement. So it's just an improvement of the traditional way of farming. So with what? With modernized farm equipment, less stress, less labor, then guaranteed harvest, guaranteed return on investment. You understand that? So it's different from having to farm and go and you get to go look for who will buy the farm produce and the like. So now it's different. There's technology, there's globalization, there's the internet. So from a click, you can put something online, you get buyers, put it out there. There's the power of social media. You understand now? So it makes that part of HFC different. This current way of farming different from the traditional
Traditional.
way of farming. And in terms of real estate, of course, it is real estate. So basically, HFC is two in one, two securities in one. You know, agriculture is a good security in finance, it's a good security for money, for one's investment. At the same time, real estate is another good security. So Heritage Farm City is both agriculture as a security and real estate as a security. That's it.
So, how does HFC differ from the normal tradition? To me, I just feel like we're relieving stress, right?
Yeah.
Of the normal ways that people will do or do hard work. Here, our clients will just sit back and make money,
Yes.
right, without doing anything and still continue with their day-to-day life. That's how it's different, basically. Just relieving stress of clients.
So meaning that now you can think of agriculture
Yeah.
without having to start farming yourself.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so that's it.
So the values that define HFC,
Yeah.
I would say sustainability,
One.
accountability,
Mm-hmm.
integrity, wealth creation. There are plenty, but that's like
The
the
key.
key. Yes, that's one of our
Value.
key values: accountability and integrity,
Yeah.
for sure.
Innovation.
Yes, innovation as well. Innovation as well.
So those are the values, of course, that determine that with Heritage Farm City. So we want a situation where whenever Heritage Farm City comes to your screen or you hear about Heritage Farm City, the level of trust should be high, and you should just believe that this is real. Agriculture is real. Do you understand? So we want to bring that picture, giving people comfort, trust in the power of agriculture with Heritage Farm City. Well, in terms of opportunities that HFC offer, number one, I would say diversification of investment.
In what way?
Okay, in the sense that you might be a teacher, might be a doctor, you might be a stockbroker, or you might be doing one thing or the other. But you understand, at the same time, you want wealth creation in another place without having to be there. So I believe you'd have made some level of profit or some level of income from what you were doing before. So you can just diversify into agriculture. So HFC gives that opportunity to diversify into agriculture easily. So the transition with HFC, the transition is easy with less risk. So that's one nice opportunity that HFC has to offer. Then aside diversification, job opportunities, job creation for our entrepreneurs out there. So what do I mean by that? You can be an entrepreneur who is into sales, who is into marketing, who is very good with content creation and the likes. With HFC, all you just need to do is invest into HFC, have the harvest, convert them to process them into final goods. So if it's oil palm, you can start a very good journey in oil selling. If it's cocoa, can enter into exports. If it's cashew, can enter into exports. You can even start producing cashew juice. If it's cassava, you can start your cassava business, start selling branded garris. Do you understand? If it's plantain, have connections with a lot of supermarkets out there in your area, in your community, people that know somebody, you start supplying them plantains. You supply supermarkets your branded garri, supply supermarkets your branded oil, red oil, So these are in fact, I was at the supermarket one time and I wanted to get cashew nuts. If you go to the supermarket now, one bottle of cashew nuts, the minimum price you see is around like 9,000. Cashew nuts and groundnuts, they are two different things. So you can angrily go and buy groundnuts to drink garri. You cannot angrily go and buy cashew nuts to drink garri. Do you understand? So that's another aspect that an entrepreneur can enter into. Cashew nuts. You can spice your own with honey, spice your own with pepper, So job creation opportunities. So, and you're not the one doing the farming.
Exactly.
You're not the one doing anything. No, you are just getting the finished one and processing it to sell. So these are opportunities that, and there are lots more. There are lots more. Yeah.
So one of the major problems that we're trying to solve with HFC is food insecurity, right? We are trying to provide food security.
Yeah, like food security systems.
Yes, we're putting that in place. Also, we are trying to provide wealth creation opportunities.
Yeah.
For people that want to go into agriculture, but they don't have the technical know-how, they don't have,
or they don't have the time.
Yeah. So we are
like somebody like you.
Yes, somebody like you. Yes. So
we are lazy to go to farm.
Yeah, I've never gone to farm.
Imagine.
Say like.
Asal. Well, for my big investors out there, for my investors out there, one big opportunity that HFC has again is it serves as a low risk alternative asset management for you. So it's something that you can definitely look into as a proper alternative asset management that will give you that compounding return that you want for your money. Absolutely.
All right, guys, we've come to the end of this episode. My name still remains Wichika.
And I am Oladimeji Hussein Nuruddin.
So don't forget to invest,
Relax and harvest your returns.
See you in the next one.
Thank you.